No, wait,
If
calm
you
down.
don't have, when you are not rich, you say there is nothing like richness, delusion.
See. Let's. It's like this now.
This conversation.
No, we need to have this conversation because, simply put, this is the premise of whatever I'm trying to talk about. This is the introduction. When it comes to a man, not a broad-leaded, a man and a woman, there is nothing like love. What there is interest and attraction, and next attraction. The attraction now starts inclining towards something that looks like it's affection, but still that is not love, because according to but then I'll quote why I say this now. According to the place where you mentioned Apostle Paul this morning, the place he wrote in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the epistle of love, the letter of love. If we read that and compare it to what is going on now, like this man actually made a post on my status. I said, couples that are happily married, tell us how you know he or she is the one. My guy that is happily married. I wanted to tag you when I made that post, but now you're using hands. Because if I remove happily, then we can discuss about it. But I know it's not connected to this particular one. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to draw interference. Like, there is nothing like love. Actually, when it comes to male and female relationship, it's just interest and attraction. Simply put. So if you want to disprove it based on this premise now that I've put forward. Let's hear.
You don't box me into a particular theory. And again, easy. Let's look at love. When you say that I love someone,
Yes.
you are being selfless about the person. I am seeing this person as myself. I will do whatever I can do for myself. Even things that I cannot do for myself, I can sacrifice.
For the person.
Love comes with sacrifice. Love comes with reason. Now, because I'm making sacrifice for you, it's because I have a reason for doing it.
Thank you. Interest.
So, whenever you want to define love, then you have to bring in an interest. There is an interest in love.
But that's not the definition of love.
Yeah?
If we
There is
do
an
a
interest. I have an interest that you should be better, that your life should feel better,
Thank
that
you.
you should receive better. And that is why I'm doing this, because I have this interest, because I love you. Do you get this kind of stuff? So, whenever you want to talk about love, you cannot remove interest. You cannot also remove selfishness. I am selfish about the interest of this person. His interest matters so much, because if I'm being selfish about myself, but my interest is very selfish to me, self-centered, that is love. You know, I usually find it very funny when single people, when I even mean single, I didn't say these are single people who are not even in a relationship, who are not courting, when they talk about marriage. I feel somehow irritated about it.
That's why I actually went to seek that advice. Those of you that are happily married, how do you know he or she is a person?
Another thing is that when we discuss love, it's like those of you that are Christians, when you discuss love, you're talking about this utopian world, this rosy life, all perfect life and all that. But this, it is not. And to establish that kind of love that is enduring, there must be turbulence. You're also talking about two distinctive individuals who have different opinions, different way of life, different upbringing. It will take time for our interests to align. And for our interests to align, compromise must be established. So whenever young people talk about love, what do you even understand by the word? I think whenever we talk about love, we're talking about romance.
You get it?
You
get that's the same. Thank you. You understand this, Jack. Love is care. That's why I say that when I'm saying there is nothing like, it doesn't mean that there is an absence. It's absent or it's not in existence. It's in existence, but amongst Man, that's never you understand this.
Another thing is this. When we also talk about love, we want people to show us love. Let also not mistake love to be entitlement.
Oh God. Oh,
among young people, when they get in love, they see love as a poverty alleviation
scheme. Yes. Yeah,
an entitlement. You say you love me, and you have to prove it. Yeah, I am not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it too.
What do you want to feel?
You want to feel the love that.
You want to feel materialism. You want to feel iPhone. You want to feel being taken around, happening places and all that.
That is it.
And this is what you see love. That means there is no understanding. You don't even want to understand the heavy of the pockets of the person that you want to feel. So it encompasses a lot of things.
So it boils down that my theory is true.
No, your theory is not true. I think you are misleading.
Misleading?
Yes, love exists. Love exists. And there are many young people. I don't want to talk about the elderly ones. There are many young people who are enjoying love, who understand what love is all about.
For this particular conversation, we're not looking at the elder, we're looking at the young people.
Yeah, I know.
Male and female relationships.
In most cases, I hear this.
Anyhow you want it.
In most cases, I hear these things among young people. There is no love. Do you get? You went to a club, pick a young man, a young woman at the street of the club, and event didn't turn out well because both of you are there. Both of you are at the club, not for the, I don't know how to put it, but for the fun and sensation part of it. And at the end of the day, I feel that this person is also, let's see how it's going to work. Someone that clubs
had worked like that.
Someone that clubs 247.
Use Kora Obidia as an example. Sorry, I'm calling names.
Yeah. Someone that clubs 247. I'm not saying that people that clubs 247 are a kind of Casanovas. I'm not saying that. But someone that clubs 247, you suddenly get entangled with the person, and you want the person to drop clubbing. It doesn't work that way. It takes a process, and when you have not established that process, you say this person doesn't love me. This is not real love. Another thing is that we have a premeditated, a kind of preconceived definition of love. How we want our love to look like before we call it love. We have seen people, if you are being honest to yourself, this is one of my regrets in life. Even when I was growing up, even from my secondary school, there are some people that showed me pure love. But because I was seeing myself as Yopi, star boy, and that kind of stuff, I missed the opportunity.
Oh, you've even experienced pure love. Define it. Show us the characteristics.
At a different level.
The characteristics.
Yeah, I missed the.
Wow.
That's not what
this program is sponsored by LuxRate. Go to their online store, luxrate.com, and
my friends.
That premium.
I do not want to interrupt, but sponsor had to call our
yes. So those of you listening, the program is sponsored by LuxRate. Go to luxrate.com. Yes, very nice.
Okay, is this the? Oh, that's beautiful. I like it.
It's nice, right?
Premium luxury.
Don't worry, when you buy, you get your own knife.
No, we are the pioneers, the founders of this company. You should, at least you should.
So welcome back. Our sponsors had to sell their market. So thank you very much. Just go to luxury.com and order a finest piece of luxury material at a very, very affordable price. Thank you so much. So we are saying, actually, what made me talk about this was after I made the post. Sorry, a lady made a post on Instagram and I replied. He said something. Something. Let me just quote, but let me paraphrase. That many men will die without experiencing genuine love. I was like, this is true. Men are loved because of who they are, what they provide. What's that pure love you said you experienced? Why actually do you listen? That pure love you said you experienced. Show me, how did it tell me? How did it work? What was the characteristics? What did the people do differently? What did they like? I need to understand this stuff because God knows. In the next 3 to 4 years, I should be one girl for don't answer my name. One way or the other. And God knows, I don't get stressed for divorce. I don't have that time. I need to be making film, right? For crying out loud. I need to make film. I don't have time to Nigerian movie producer. Hey, he's on the no. No. So now that I'm still hustling, struggling, how do you experience that pure love? How can you tell, this is pure love, this is pure love? Like,
this conversation is not about me. So you have to take me out of it. I'm sorry, but I have to. I think in the course of my explanation, I have to bring myself into it.
Yeah. No, seriously, we actually.
Now,
you said your experience because me, sincerely.
In the course of our journey in life, we must make room for inevitability, for disappointments.
Definitely.
At the same time, for goodness. Do you get? You say, I don't want to get involved in divorce and all that. Nobody, I think in Igbo,
nobody makes plans for such.
You don't make such plans.
Plans, yes.
That such a thing will happen. But when it occurs, you have to embrace it.
But I think in the Kardashian family, this is part of. All of them have divorce. Like, some people plan divorce for entertainers is a lifestyle. Aside just being it's what keeps them relevant. It's what, like Kardashian now, she jumped from what's his name? Kenya to one other guy where go the one guy that he's older than, by all means.
I believe this is a threat for them. This is a skill for them.
That is it.
So,
and you know why I said this now? I'm an entertainer. Okay, use Nigerian entertainment industry.
I think you know that the Kardashian families, they are actors, entertainers. This is what they do. So you are not an actor.
But I'm in this entertainment line. This entertainment is my calling.
You want to use your life to experiment?
I don't want to try. I'm just saying. Aside them, look at Nigerian filmmakers. Let's not go far. Nigerian filmmakers now. Sorry, sir. Nigerian filmmakers also. We've seen their life, no?
Then I got to understand.
Yes.
About perhaps a distinction between my father's generation and my generation.
Definitely.
I think that we are not. We are living in an evolving world. The world is evolving. Systems are evolving. Do you get? Some of the things that we demonized yesterday have become acceptable norms today.
Okay.
Some of the things that are acceptable norms then, we now demonize.
Okay.
Do you get? We now demonize. Now, the operational indexes of love of yesterday are not the same today. Now, then, a patriarchal holds sway. There is little or no, there is little or no. Okay, I wouldn't say there are no, but there are very little movement of feminism as it is today.
Yes.
You get. Now, women then, the women then are ready to be what we normally say, be under a man, be submissive, perhaps by the instrumentality of the true Abrahamic religion and the African traditional religion. Women have become submissive. They are ready to become housewife. They are born and trained to be housewife. But today, it is no longer the same. That my father gets married to 2 women or 3 women then, I do not expect that in my world today, that 3 women will accept to live under the same roof.
Unless you are the honey.
Or I'm not Ned Woke. I don't know what's his name. You get? It's a very rare occasion.
It's Ned.
It's a very rare occasion, right?
Yeah.
Now, getting married today, some of the laws that applied in my father's family or in his marriage cannot apply in mine.
Definitely.
Like sitting at home waiting for my wife to cook, clean the house, dress the children to school,
take them to school,
and all those kind of stuff. It is no longer applicable.
Yes.
In fact, there might be situations whereby I'll be the ones to do all this thing because my wife is busy at work.
Yes.
That kind of stuff. Now, when I find myself in that kind of situation, I shouldn't say that I'm not feeling this marriage. I'm not feeling the love in this marriage. And I'm living the reality of today. And the reality of today is that, okay, this issue of the quest for male child, today, whether you give birth to a male child or you didn't give birth to a male child, it doesn't disturb most of the young families today. And this issue of my child will answer my name and all that. Now, today, if you do not participate in your child's upbringing and training, you're going to be a fatherless father tomorrow. And your wife will be the one that the children will look after. Things are beginning to change. Nobody cares about your name and your village and all that. Nobody cares about those nonsense again. You have to be present in your children's life. If you're not present in their life, when you get old, they won't be present in your life. Be that your family land in the village, you won't see them there. And life moves on. We are moving in a culture where I can decide tomorrow. I'm from Mbitoli. I decide tomorrow to build my house in Owerri, die in Owerri, and be buried in Owerri.
And make Mbitoli your homeland. Make Owerri your homeland.
Make Owerri my homeland and die in Owerri and make my impact in the world. Nobody cares you. A man in Nebraska can move down to Boston and become start voting in Boston and say that he's now from Boston. And die and be buried in Boston. And no, nobody's ancestral stuff. Those things are going away. So the kind of love we crave for, us, we are confused. We are mixing up things. And when the love of our fathers enjoyed in the 19th century, we want it in the 21st century. It cannot work.
So what you're saying now is that we should try and define what we mean by love.
Yeah, define it.
What you mean by love.
And nothing is...
But then actually, when I asked, you say you've experienced pure, genuine love. So I want to know, because since as I did like this now, I don't even know. If you ask me what is love, I'll just go at that Corinthians chapter 13. The legal aspect where they don't hammer.
Which is also a problem.
Thank you very much. So that's what I have heard. Because if I say, I have seen love, where have I seen love? Who did David love? David had how many wives? Say, okay, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Christ loved the church. Did I see it? Okay, then the love he had for the church was he died. So I will go die because I love person. Like, that's the definition of how much I should love. So, or not like I'm dying literally, physically. How do you call it? I'll kill myself, but then I should be able to die to prove that I love someone. So check it, yeah, brotherly. To balance. Like the love they've portrayed in the Bible, it's wonderful. Love. For God so loved the world, He gave His own. He gave, like all the love in the Bible is giving. That's what the ladies now. And if you love a lady, she wants you to give.
And that thing is
give.
And that is, I think from your explanation, that's something I picked up from there. That's the issue of should I die? I think two individuals loving themselves. Okay, it's like chatting. For 2 days, they have not chatted me. So between two individuals in love, one is waiting to receive, the other is waiting to give.
Yes, the giver and taker, old taker.
Do you get? Now to you don't want to express your love until you have seen something in return. While your partner is also waiting for the same thing. I think two arrogant fools in love.
In love. Is that, should we call that love?
Yeah. Two arrogant fools. Or whatever it takes, if it worked out for them. So I think the take home for me is that we should not define exclusively, we should not define what love should be for us.
Okay, guys.
We should not define what
love is. So what should we do? Let's see, if we don't define, should we just, my hands are open, whatever I see, I should not decide what to call it, or if I'm comfortable? Because truth be told, I don't think my dad tells my mom, I love you, the way this present generation produce I love. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think my dad, hey, that man, no, he does not. It's not like I love my dad. Like, I love my dad. But I've never heard my dad tell me I love you. get that point. But actually, I did. The first time I told my dad I love you, I wouldn't forget that day. It was intentional because I want to understand that this generation, they're strong men. Yeah, you don't need to tell. You do. Provide for the family, pay the school fees, take care. That's why I said my mom and my dad. I'm not sure my dad will be using "I love you." Like throwing it around. I love you. I'm sure he does something too that does the telling for the woman, and in the woman's head she knows this person loves me. That's why they're doing this thing, not because they're telling me. So I trying to say that for us in this generation now, we should now understand how this person speaks that I love you without telling me I love you, or that's the particular signs. I feel that particular signs that the person does, or is that what we are?
Because no, that's not. I cannot advocate that. There's a sense in which what we say to others affects their feelings, their emotions, how they react.
Yeah.
I think we should. If I should borrow Adichie's in her own words, he said that tell the people you love that you love them. Tell them over and over again. There's a sense in which you tell someone that you love them. I think momentarily, even when you don't mean it, they feel this sense of belonging, this sense of value, this sense of need. Do you get? But even in the sense of saying it, not just for saying it, we should also, I think in Anglican church they used to say, do not be hearers of the word only.
Well, not just in Anglican church, in our children ministry.
Just also be doer. In expressing it by words, also express it by action. I think that's what I should advocate for. What am I advocating for?
Okay, so until we find out what this love thing is.
And what it is for me shouldn't be what it is for you.
So that means love is custom. It's custom made. Is that the right word to use? It's defined, specifically designed per person.
Yes. Or per
individual, or per group.
Per group, or per couples, or per partners.
This love thing.
You guys should find out what love means for you. Another thing, there is a language of love. I think we'll not go into that.
We'll not go into that today.
Yeah, there's a language of love. People should be able to understand your language, be able to trigger it.
Yeah.
And it works for you. There are couples, do you get? Anytime you are with them in the house, it's as if they are quarreling. This foolish man. But it's all about a joke. I never wanted to marry you. I just, those kind of stuff. I just decided to do you a favor. Do that kind of stuff.
Yes.
They kind of yap themselves. It's a love for them. Now, you as an outsider will come in, perhaps seeing what they are doing and want to align with one of them. They will use you and do pepper soup. Do you get? Even their children are aware. Say those two, leave them. That's what they do. Nobody there. If they wake up in the morning, now war. Now they are not at war. It is how they express their own love.
So this love thing is specifically defined. So thank you very much for joining us on this segment of our topic. And next time we'll be inviting the ladies to join us on the part 2 of this topic as we explore more on this. Have a wonderful day.